Yo, what's good with you? It's your boy, New Age Hero,
I'm Kid Winters.
back in this bitch. Ah, My Hero Academia is back. Ah,
Season 3, baby.
season 3. First two seasons, flat out fucking phenomenal. Not just because I'm a fanboy of this shit, but just because in general, the music, the animation, solid. All basically everything is solid, and there's stuff to work towards. And if you're a fan of the manga, also, then you're pretty happy. If you're a sensible
Seasonal
person.
anime is slap. I'm sorry, my bad.
Oh no, go ahead. Say it. Say what you're saying.
I was gonna say seasonal anime is slap. The wait is long, but these wait they be well worth it.
Yes, bro. Yes. And like there's mixed feelings about this episode in general just because it's like it's not like what the best episode on the fucking planet. Like it's a cool episode.
It's a recap episode. It's not meant to be
Right.
great.
That's
It's a
what I'm
recap.
saying. And people were upset that it was a recap episode and I'm like can't really be mad. They gained a lot more fans over this 1 year. After that, after season 2 where they were where Nomu fought fucking All Might, people were coming in like waves and they were like, "Okay, that's kind of like, oh, go ahead. I see you about to say something."
Wasn't the first episode of season 2 like a recap episode too, or am I
Yeah,
tripping?
no, it was because they had like a little half episode. I think it was episode 14.5, where they kind of did like a little recap.
No, it's 13.5.
13.5, yeah, they did a little recap just to show you
13.5.
everything that was going on. That's honestly smart in my opinion, because an anime like that where it's good, it kind of rakes in people fast, and some people don't know what the fuck's going on.
I like how they did it just because, like, if you don't really watch My Hero Academia, but you want to start at the same place as everybody else, you don't really need to go back and watch it. Although I recommend doing that, but you don't have to. And that's what the recap episodes basically tell me. Like, if I haven't watched this series, I could just start right here and explain everything in a short, quick, and efficient way without me having to go back and watch the rest of it to catch up.
Right. Even still, though, you can just watch all the recap episodes and just be cool with that, and know what the important things go on in a season, in whatever season you're trying to recap on. And like honestly, I love this episode because this is original content that hasn't been seen in the manga.
Not to mention Deku jacked.
Nigga,
Y'all see
look at this
Deku?
nigga. Look at this nigga. The fuck? This is not the same person,
This is the crybaby we saw in the first episode.
nigga. And we've never seen this nigga without a shirt like, not that's not ripped off or he's not being beat the fuck up. Like this is clean. Like I just got done with a workout. I'm chilling. I'm not in battle mode or no shit like that.
I can mention in the beginning part of this episode when they picked him up from the house, ain't this the first time we saw his feet?
Yes. Yes.
He had on flip flops, y'all. The Nike slide.
Stupid in his room training. And like it was this is cool. This is cool because just the way they presented everything, it can make it seem like it's a slice of life or a fucking action anime or a drama anime. They can go several different ways with this.
They balance a lot of stuff pretty well.
They really do, and it's fucking great. But for this episode, it was like they started off Deku's training. He's thinking about everything that happened in the past, about how him, Lita, and Shoto were fighting Stain, how they got away from that, and like just everything that's like more to come, everything that's gonna come after this. That kind of like it's just a recap episode. Period. Everything is a recap. And now they're about to go to a summer training camp. So to start off, to get conditioned and whatnot, they're at a pool. All the guys and all the girls are at a pool. Fucking Minato and Denki, perv ass niggas, are trying to spy on the girls because they overheard during class that they're gonna be wearing different types of swimsuits. They get there, it's like on some private school type shit. Everything's concealed. Minato's like, I still love it. It's just
They had
so
on
fucking
Olympic
funny.
swimsuits.
Man, for real, they did. Like a fucking American team. Everything was super concealed. But after that, the guys they have their own competition. A 50 meter or is it 50 meter?
Yeah, it was 50-meter dash.
Yeah, 50 meter dash in the pool, and there was no rules.
Everybody can use their quirks. 5 people once. First 5 with the first heat. The second 5 with the second heat. And the third 5 with the third heat. The winners from that went on to race each other later. Maybe.
Maybe, maybe
Maybe.
it was cool though because like, well, one thing that I read because I read a synopsis before I went into this episode, I thought that it was gonna be like they'll actually be swimming. No, niggas flew straight over the pool.
Kachan.
Definitely. Shoto, Lita.
Although I don't particularly blame Kachan because, like, Y'all can answer this for me. Do his quirk work underwater since his quirk requires sweat from his hands? So would that work for him? Like I don't know that.
That is a good question.
Cause like, do you really sweat underwater? And is it any different from the moisture of the water itself? So
I
like,
mean, you can. It's just gonna wipe off really quick. It's just gonna come out your glands and then wipe. It's a liquid. It's gonna just merge with water instantly.
yeah. So like, would that have helped him pretty much? Cause Deku was Deku was the episode wasn't taking he would take no
Oh hell
prisoners.
no, nigga, leave no witnesses. The fuck?
Oh my god, he dusted his first. He was losing it for a minute. His first TT activate that full cow.
Yes, bro.
He, he
Yes,
raced leader, y'all.
the man of speed, the
It
epitome
beat
of
him.
speed, and beat him. As you said, like what the fuck? How? How do you?
And it's not that like the leader was trying to hold back. He used reciprocal burst.
How the fuck do you do it? How do you lose at your own trait? Like
I was wondering how the speed character lose to the all type character. That's like the Flash losing to Superman. Like I feel bad now. Like that's his only thing he really do.
it's fucking weird, bro. But like it. I can't even say it makes sense because it doesn't. It ultimately doesn't. He didn't have any water to resist him. Lita was on a rope that he was just jetting across.
Although in the sense of things, I kind of respect it because like that's kind of showing Midoriya's growth because you wouldn't expect Midoriya from like season 2 to do that. This Midoriya work out 24/7.
Oh
Like he
yeah,
was the last one trainer in the pool.
he bust his ass. And he was like, "Yo, you should take a break." And he's like, "Ah, fuck it, okay."
I'll take a break to talk to you for a second, but then it's we back on it.
You know what I'm saying? But like, it's yo, because some people were like kind of upset that he's always like in a serious mood or always like he's always in a mood where it's like, I gotta win. He's thinking real critical about everything, and I'm like, what if you didn't have a power while everybody else did, and then you just gained one later in your years while everybody had time to develop theirs?
Oh, fuck that. No, I'm happy for him. He's smart. He's strong now and he's smart. Deadly combo.
You know what I'm saying? And it's hard to get that, Kachan.
That's like making Goku a genius. Imagine him being strong and smart.
I mean, like Kachan's not dumb, but it's like,
Oh no, I meant Deku.
no, I know, like I'm saying Deku's like a combo of both, but like Kachan would, some people would call him the dumb, but they would just call him brute strength, but he's not just brute strength though. He just has an instinct for it. He's natural. He's naturally talented.
I would link his personality to Goku's too, because like while he don't show that he's smart all the time, with his other traits outweigh it. When it actually comes to like fighting and studying things, he picks up on it very fast.
Yeah, he's just good naturally, but basically the swimming is all that happened in this episode. The last three in the
Deku,
heat. Oh, go ahead.
the people you think would win, they heat won. They heat. Deku
Definitely
won. He is against Lita. That was amazing.
fan service.
Photo won. He is like they own water and half his power is ice.
He's like, what do you expect? How do you
And
honestly
then, of
expect to win
course, Kachan always talking about coming in first place indisputably. Did y'all really think he was gonna lose?
that? We did get a taste of like his mindset though, and like why he acts the way he acts. And like he was walking with I think it was
Kirishima, I think that's his name.
yeah,
The
Kirishima.
hardening guy.
Yeah, the guy who just makes his body hard. But pause. But yeah, he was just having a conversation with him because apparently they're like best friends now. But he was like, "How am I supposed to be better than All Might when there's people ahead of me?" He's like, "I have to keep that cocky attitude and have nobody ahead of me."
They are best friends. So that's Kachan the one who helped him study.
It happened when they had that when they were at the sports festival and they had to take the headbands off of each other. He was like, "You want to win, right?" And Kachan immediately was like, "I fucks with you."
And they've been buddies ever since. Like I think Kachan was the one. I mean, not Kirishima was the one who invited Kachan to the pool.
Yeah, definitely, definitely.
So
And
yeah, that's his brother. They bros.
man, such a
Not
good
to mention, I
episode.
think he's better too, because like Kirishima quirk is hardness. I don't think Bakugo's explosion quirk would bother him as much since he can harden his body to resist it.
Yeah.
So I think that's another reason they friends too, because like Kachan's quirk is naturally only average against him.
Um. Another thing. So it's just really small, really small. Since last time they were attacked by the League of Villains, they had a sole place that they were gonna go to for the summer training camp. They had to switch it up just in case somebody was leaking out info, and they implied that somebody inside it was like an inside job. Somebody was giving out info, but that's another thing to like, who could it be?
So yeah, because of that, now the students on summer break they can't really go where they want to. They have to go. They have to be together, and they can't really separate from like UA. They kind of restrained there because like what's her name? Momo was gonna go to Venice with her parents, but she
Yeah.
can't now because like they could get attacked at any time or kidnapped at any time.
Yep. And they have to keep them together. And it's like it sucks, but like what? They got attacked by the League of Villains. Like who the fuck?
Oh, and I'm caught up on the manga, y'all. So like I already know what happened to certain characters. So like don't
Yeah.
spoil that.
No spoilers. This is a non-spoiler episode. This is a review. Well, if you can call it as well. Whatever the fuck. But that wraps it up for this episode. Thank you for tuning in. Like, subscribe, share to your friends. All of that biz. New Age Hero.
You're winners.
Plus Ultra. Fuck.